you don't know who this is Hushpuppi, a Nigerian billionaire who moved to Dubai after building what he called a massive real estate empire. Hushpuppi wasn't like the rest. He spent money lavishly on everything you can imagine. He would buy cars weekly, exotic supercars. He'd buy designer goods daily. If you followed him and kept up with his social medias, you saw that he was always getting on or off a jet, going in or out of a designer store, and spending money in one lavish way or another. Many wondered how this could be accomplished so fast. Many suspected that Hushpuppi acquired his money doing fraudulent or illegal activities. As it turns out, they were right. Hushpuppi would go down as the biggest fraudster to ever live, amassing over $1.5 billion doing fraudulent activities. It's said that Hushpuppi ran many scams, most of which he'll probably never be charged or caught for. It's said that he once had over $950,000 wired into his bank account by a real estate company for a non-existent deal. It's said that he did this many times in many different ways with many different companies, amassing millions of dollars at a time that went straight to the Hushpuppi bank account. It's also believed that Hushpuppi was involved in a coronavirus defrauding scheme that took over $100 million from coronavirus relief. The deal that brought Hushpuppi down ended up being one that he made with a European football club for just over $124 million. He was going to attempt to defraud the football club of this $124 million, but unfortunately, he had them wire the money to his personal bank account, so they were able to figure out who he was and press charges against him. When you talk about spending habits, nobody really did it on Instagram like Hushpuppi. He was buying a new exotic car every single week, spending $10,000 on clothes what seemed like every single day, and doing lavish and luxury activities all hours of the day. Hushpuppi lived full-time at the Versace Palazzo Hotel in Dubai. It seemed like the perfect place for him. He could go on daily trips to Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Montclair, and all the other brands that he seemed to adore so much during this time. It seemed, aside from spending money, Ray's other favorite hobby was posting on Instagram, almost daily. On Snapchat, under his account, the billionaire Gucci master, you could expect to see ridiculous and lavish daily activities. It seemed there was never a time where Ray wasn't thoroughly enjoying the spoils of his own labor. He was on VIP client lists for almost all high fashion brands, taking daily deliveries of limited edition Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, and Fendi clothing. While Hush may have thought that he was doing well posing as an Instagram influencer, the FBI didn't think so. They were close on his trail, following his every move through social media. What he found to be his favorite pastime ended up being what got him arrested. It turned out that when they did catch up to him, all the proof they needed to arrest him and prove all their allegations was right there on his Instagram. When people heard about the arrest, they were shocked. Some couldn't believe that Hushpuppi was the person they were saying he was. But as it turns out, Hush was extradited to the United States and now faces severe penalty for multiple cyber crimes ranging in the range of hundreds of millions of dollars. Hushpuppi arrived in Chicago a few weeks ago after being expelled from the UAE. He has made his initial U.S. court appearance, and he is expected to be transferred to Los Angeles in the coming weeks. He was arrested last month by UAE law enforcement officials FBI special agents earlier this week obtained custody of Abbas and brought him to the United States to face a charge of conspiring to engage in money laundering that is an alleged criminal complaint filed on June 25th by prosecutors in Los Angeles. The FBI made a statement when they brought Abbas in. Their statement was, "The FBI's investigation has revealed that Abbas finances this opulent lifestyle through crime and that he is one of the leaders in a transitional network that facilitates computer intrusions, fraudulent schemes, money laundering, and targeting victims around the world in schemes designed to steal hundreds of millions of dollars." Abbas was believed to be the leader of a team of a few men scattered in different places that did this together. Their main scheme was simple: hack into a business account, an email address is preferable, and then convince somebody in the company to wire money somewhere for something that ultimately went to Abbas and his crew. Hushpuppi is now awaiting trial in Los Angeles. For more stories like this, make sure to like and subscribe.